Imagine buying a brand new EV, only to discover a few years down the line that its battery life isn't quite what you were led to believe. What if I told you there are hidden factors impacting EV battery longevity that dealerships never mention? Get ready to unlock the secrets they're keeping from you, empowering you to make a truly informed decision about your next electric vehicle. The hidden truth. What dealers don't say. Dealerships love talking about range, acceleration, and fast charging times, the headline numbers that sell cars. But what they never emphasize is the silent timer ticking inside every EV battery. Most buyers walk in believing their battery will last forever, a myth carefully kept alive through half-truths and marketing gloss. The reality? Every charge cycle, every heat spike, and every mile driven slowly eats away at capacity. It doesn't vanish overnight. It fades quietly year by year until your 300-mile range turns into 220. Dealers don't highlight this because it kills the excitement. Admitting that an EV battery is a consumable part, like tires or brake pads, changes the conversation from innovation to depreciation. So they stay silent, and you drive away thinking you've bought permanence when you've really bought a countdown. In the next segment, we'll pull back the curtain on the science behind that countdown. The chemistry dealers never mention, but every EV owner needs to understand. Understanding battery degradation beyond the brochure. Every EV battery has one unchangeable law. Chemistry always wins. Just like your phone loses charge endurance after a few years, an EV battery gradually surrenders capacity. It's not a defect, it's physics. Inside those cells, lithium ions move back and forth with every charge. Over time, microscopic layers build up, trapping some of those ions permanently. That's capacity loss, invisible, unstoppable, and entirely natural. But how you drive and charge decides the pace of that loss. Extreme heat cooks the cells. Freezing cold slows them down. Fast charging every day is like sprinting after every meal. It gets the job done, but it shortens endurance. And running your battery to zero or topping it to 100 too often. That's chemical stress your warranty doesn't cover. Real-world data shows most EVs lose about 8 to 12% capacity in the first 5 years, and up to 20% by year 10, even with normal use. That drop might not sound massive, until your long-range model suddenly behaves like the standard one you didn't buy. In the next part, we'll talk about what this decline really costs, not just in range, but in dollars when replacement time comes. The real cost of battery replacements and warranties. Most EV buyers hear the words 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty and breathe easy. But what the fine print hides is that this coverage only protects you from complete failure, not from the slow, steady loss that makes your battery weaker every year. If your range drops by 30%, most manufacturers still call that normal wear. And once you're outside that warranty window, the cost lands squarely on you. A full battery pack replacement can run anywhere from $8,000 to over $20,000, depending on the model. That's not a repair, that's a second car. Some warranties even reset coverage after a replacement, meaning a new pack doesn't restart the original term. Others require the battery to fall below a strict percentage, often 70%, before they'll consider it defective. By then, your car's range may already feel half its promise. So, when dealers proudly mention 8-year coverage, remember, it's protection against disaster, not decline. In the next section, we'll shift from damage control to prevention, the smart habits that can stretch your battery's lifespan and keep those replacement bills away for years. Smart strategies for maximizing your EV battery's lifespan. You can't stop battery degradation, but you can slow it down dramatically. And the difference between a 5-year drop and a 10-year plateau often comes down to small, consistent habits. The golden rule: stay between 20 and 80% charge for daily driving. That's the battery's comfort zone, where chemical stress stays low and longevity stays high. Save full charges for road trips, not commutes. Second, speed kills. Fast charging might feel convenient, but it's like forcing your battery to sprint every day. The heat it creates shortens lifespan quietly, one session at a time. Whenever possible, charge slowly at home, overnight. It's gentler, cooler, and far more efficient for long-term health. Modern EVs also include hidden tools most owners ignore. Battery conditioning modes that preheat or cool the pack before charging. Use them. Temperature control during charging can add years of performance. And never skip software updates. Automakers constantly tweak charging algorithms to reduce stress and improve balance between cells. Those silent updates can be the difference between a tired pack and a strong one after a decade. In the final part, we'll turn knowledge into action. The exact questions and checks that protect you before you buy your next EV. Empowering your EV purchase, questions to ask and what to look for. When you step into a dealership, walk in smarter than the sales pitch. Ask the questions that most buyers never do, and that most dealers hope you won't. Start with the battery health report. Every modern EV can display its current capacity percentage. Ask for it. If the dealer hesitates, that's your first red flag. Next, ask how the vehicle was charged and stored. Frequent fast charging or exposure to heat shortens life, and sellers rarely volunteer that history. Request a third-party diagnostic scan before you sign anything. Tools like EV Health Check or manufacturer service apps can reveal degradation trends the display screen won't show. And finally, demand transparency on replacement costs and warranty limits. Don't settle for it's covered. Get the percentage threshold, the timeline, and whether replacements reset coverage or not. Because the truth is simple. A little curiosity today can save you thousands tomorrow. In the world of EVs, knowledge isn't just power, it's mileage, money, and peace of mind. If this helped you see EV ownership a little clearer, don't stop here. At Bidding for Autos, we uncover the truths the auto industry prefers you never find, so you can buy smarter, save bigger, and stay ahead of the game. Subscribe to Bidding for Autos, and don't get taken for a ride.